Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Richard and today we're looking at accessories for sort of autumn, winter and spring and a bit beyond that, but because some of them aren't seasonal. But I'd just like to show you before we go riding on my beautiful T120 Triumph Bonneville T120, and notice this cable here that is connecting my electric heated jacket and gloves. We're going to talk about those later, but from the bottom upwards there are my Style Martin boots. I would suspect from a winter perspective these are probably the best boots I've ever had for the kind of riding that I do. Yeah, and I appreciate that we all ride differently and all that good stuff. So let's fire up the T120 and go for a ride. We've already talked about the Style Martin boots. I think they're about £170, which in today's economy I think is a fair price. They are super comfy. They are perfect for walking around town when you've gone into a town on your motorbike and you don't want to look, visor down, and you don't want to look too much like a motorcyclist. They're very casual boots, but they're really strong and really warm. So, you know, that's a, you know, if they ended up getting ripped or whatever and I had to replace a set of boots and these were the Style Martins, I wouldn't hesitate in going and buying another pair of Style Martins. About £170. I actually got mine second hand for about £100. I tend to buy second hand stuff that's virtually unused. Okay? So I try not to spend too much money, shall we say. Within the Style Martin boots are hiking socks that I've purchased from Marks and Spencer's, and they are wonderful. They keep my feet nice and toasty, bearing in mind it's about, with including the chill factor, just standing here today it's about -2 degrees. I think it's about 2 degrees, but with the wind chill factor -2. So you can always go and get a pair of I got 2 pairs, that was it. It comes in 2 pairs. Go to Marks and Spencer's, go and get the heavy duty socks, and they will keep your feet warm. I think they cost about £16 for 2 pairs. I think. I might be wrong on that, maybe a bit more. The trousers that I'm wearing are a set of richer, simple nylon trousers, but underneath those trousers I'm actually wearing Marks and Spencer's again. Marks and Spencer's ultra warm thermals on my trousers, on my legs and on my top. The thermals are long sleeved and they work a treat as well. They absolutely work a treat. The nylon trousers, the richer trousers that I bought, are £99. So they're not ultra expensive. I did buy them brand new. And of course I bought the thermals and the socks from Marks and Spencer's brand new. Moving up. So we've already talked about the thermal shirt, long sleeve shirt. Let's slow down a bit. Whoop. And the thermals are not particularly cheap from Marks and Spencer's, but they are worth it if you're going to be riding in spring, autumn or even winter. So moving up, I've got a Richard Phantom 2 jacket, absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely fantastic, and that cost about 170 or 180 pound. That was brand new as well. They're absolutely wonderful. I wouldn't say that, you know, maybe for the first 3 months both the trousers and the jacket are waterproof or showerproof, but under normal circumstances, normal circumstances, I carry a top box, and in that top box is a 2-piece waterproof suit that I can easily slip over these nylons should the rains come down. Hopefully this is helping you to understand what you might want to buy and what you might not want to buy. Don't forget to subscribe, and if this means something to you, then don't forget to like the video. It really does help the channel. Over 4,000 subscribers now. And just to put a bit of credibility in this, I've been riding motorcycles for well over 40 years. I'm 58 years old. I've been riding all sorts of motorcycles, 2-strokes, 4-strokes, big bikes, little bikes. You know, I've ridden all over the world. I have lived in a couple of countries and ridden motorcycles, owned motorcycles in those countries. I've done all sorts on motorcycles. Yep, so, you know, I'm not one of these that passed the test 4 years ago, and there's nothing wrong in passing your test 4 years ago. We need more riders on the road. Yeah, we do need more riders on the road. So, we're still on the top half of my body. I've told you about the thermal that I got from Marks and Spencer's and the Richer Phantom 2 jacket, which works brilliantly. But under this Phantom jacket, I have a Kai's heated jacket. The highest heated, the full jacket that's got the sleeves. It's absolutely wonderful. I bought that second hand about £100 a year ago. One of my esteemed riding colleagues, Mark, has been trying to convince me for years to buying a heated jacket, and I eventually gave in, and I went and bought this jacket off Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, for £100. I thought I'll try it just to see what it's like. And you know what? I couldn't realise how stupid I have been in riding in the winter for the previous 39 years without a heated jacket. Now, Mark's heated jacket is a Kai's, and that is something in the region of 30 years old, and it works perfectly. I cannot believe that I've been riding for so long and never considered a heated jacket. So you might want to think about that. £100 second hand or thereabouts, or about £200 brand new. There will be some people that are trying to sell them for £180 second hand. Just give them a miss. If you're going to look at £180 for a heated jacket second hand, you may as well buy brand new. These people that are trying to sell that kind of equipment for that kind of money are delusional. They are delusional. Yes, it's fascinating how they think that reducing the price by £20 second hand will actually make the product sell. Maybe they do sell. Maybe they do sell. So this heated jacket is absolutely wonderful. The heated jacket is plugged into the bike, so there are no chargeable batteries. So it's constant heat. So if you're on a long journey, there's none of this anxiety of when will my battery run out. You don't get that anxiety, and it's a great thing. It really is a great thing. I cannot recommend a heated jacket for autumn, winter and spring riding more. I cannot believe that I didn't try one of these in the 39 years of riding on the road in the winter. I cannot believe it. There are guys that say you don't need it. It got to be a man. Well, maybe so, but maybe they're right. And maybe they are right. But in my case, I cannot believe how stupid I was. If you've got a spare £100 or thereabouts, go and get yourself a heated jacket, second hand. Let's turn down here. Now, because the heated jacket was that good, and because I've had heated gloves from Ride Iron for about £83. Look in the description, you'll be able to get some Ride Iron gloves from about £83 delivered to your home. And how impressed I was with Ride Iron, and the fact that this particular Kai's jacket connects to Kai's heated gloves. I thought I'd go and buy the heated gloves. Now, I did go and buy them brand new, because people are trying to sell them for £180 when brand new they're 200. Yeah, and I just couldn't get these people to see sense. So I went and bought some brand new, and they are absolutely wonderful. You can see here that they're absolutely switched on at the moment. They are plugged into my jacket, and again, these gloves take the electricity to power them through the jacket and to the bike. So there's no batteries. There are no batteries in these. So it's constant. So if I'm on a five-hour ride or a 10-hour ride through the winter into Wales or whatever, I've got constant heat. Because I've got heated gloves, I don't need heated grips on the bike, and I haven't got heated grips on this bike. However, I have had heated grips in the past, yeah, and I cannot recommend them. You can buy Oxford heated grips for most bikes for about £60 or thereabouts, maybe £60 or £70. And they are wonderful. They are absolutely magnificent. And I would recommend them to you. And then you get people saying, oh, they're battery killers. No, they're not. No, they're not. I've never had a problem with them. Never. So we need to sort of change mindset from this, you know, get on a bike and freeze yourself to death when you just literally don't need to. So that's the heated jackets and heated gloves. Helmet. A helmet's a helmet, but there's one edition that I bought about, I don't know, 12 or 14 years ago, I think, and that is a Cardo intercom. And that made the experience of riding completely different. If you're riding in a group or with one of your mates all the time and you haven't got an intercom between them yourself, you really should consider this, because it adds a new dimension to riding where you can freely talk to each other and have a good laugh. Yeah? And there's me, Mark and Charlie that go abroad, and you know, Mark already had a Cardo, but he was listening to the radio and things like that, and I went and bought a Cardo 12 or 14 years ago, and absolutely wonderful. It's so much fun. We can have a right laugh like lads do, and when we go abroad on long tours, there's me, Mark and Charlie that are talking all between ourselves and having a great laugh. So it brings this dimension. So, you know, it's great fun. You can have a good laugh with your mates. Now, over those 14 years, the technology on the Cardo and the other manufacturers have come on in leaps and bounds. So, you know, Cardo is one manufacturer, the other is, there are other ones. I forgot the other name of the other major one. But you know, go and get one, you and your mates, and have a good laugh. That's what it's about. Riding's about fun. It really is about fun. And being able to communicate with each other is a great thing. The next and last thing is quite a recent purchase, is this Aiuchi screen that you can see just there. The Aiuchi screen. Now, I used to have a TomTom rider, £450, and of course then you have all the update problems and all that good stuff, and then you end up finding out you haven't downloaded the map for a particular country when you go through Europe and all that good stuff. This Aiuchi screen is like a dumb terminal. It connects to your mobile phone, and the applications from your mobile phone are shown on this screen. So what's happening with the Aiuchi, which costs about £130, again, if you look in the description, there's a link there where you'll get some discount from me. This Aiuchi screen allows me to navigate wherever I want, and I don't have to touch the screen. I can touch the screen, but I don't have to, because I can go straight onto my mobile phone, dial everything in, and everything works. Through this I can answer and reject telephone calls. Through this I can see text messages that are coming through on my mobile phone. And through this I can play my music through my Cardo and select the music here, so I can enjoy having a bit of music on in the background using the Cardo headphones that are in my helmet. That costs £130. That's a giveaway price. It really is. It really is a giveaway. This year, when we go over into Europe, that will become absolutely fantastic. Now, what else does this do? So I've told you about telephone calls and all that, and texting and playing music on it, but it's actually got a camera front and rear, so it's constantly loop recording what's happening from a camera perspective on the front and the rear of the motorbike. So should there be any incident, it will all be recorded on here. Let's take a left here. On top of that, the Aiuchi has TPMS, Tyre Pressure Management System. So there are Bluetooth connectors onto the valves on front and rear tyres, and this system is monitoring the tyre pressure of each of the tyres. And when the tyres get a little low in pressure, it will warn me here. It will warn me to say, just double check your tyre, your front tyre or the rear tyre. So this thing, for 130 quid, emulates your mobile phone and all the functionality of your mobile phone. It's got cameras front and rear that's loop recording should anything happen and you need to refer back to some footage, either on the rear camera or the front camera or on both. And it's got a tyre pressure monitoring system. How good is that for 130 quid as compared to, I don't know, the TomTom rider. Oh, and by the way, all this, the information when it comes to navigation is all live. Any problems with traffic and that, or you know, it'll divert me around it. What do you think? I would hate to lose this Auche. It's absolutely fantastic. And the screen's big enough so I can actually see it. And that then removes the mobile phone from my handlebar and stops me from being worried about someone stealing the mobile phone whilst I'm sat on the motorbike at the traffic lights in the city centre. Yeah. There we go. Oh, by the way, I forgot one thing in the helmet. A good quality motorcycling balaclava to keep your head warm in the winter. I hope you've enjoyed the ride out. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give it a like if you thought it was useful and it helps you plan for the spring weather. And we'll take it from there. Have a great day. Ride safely. Be kind to everyone. And eat healthily. I shall see you very soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.